This is Insanity Radio, 103.2 FM.
Good morning, this is Taylor and Sam on Saturday mornings with Morning Glory on Insanity Radio.
Hello! How are we doing this morning?
I hope we're all doing well. It's daylight outside, which is, well, it's not so rare anymore. It used to be that we used to come in the mornings and it'd be pitch black and it'd be night time when we started our show. No longer.
It's literally daytime. Which means everyone has no excuse. They need to be up. All
It's still a novelty
people.
for us. We're up, have been for a while, had breakfast in the studio. And we're good for another 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor and Sam, Morning Glory. We're here from 7 till 9 every Saturday. Unfortunately, Cyrus, our co-presenter, is not here this morning. He's had to, well, not rush home. He's at home for important reasons.
Yeah, making money. Loads of money. If you would like to contact us, and we would like you to contact us, you can contact us at Twitter, @InsanityRadio, email us, studio@insanityradio.com, or you can just go on our website, www.insanityradio.com, which you should probably already be on, and you can just type your little message in the little message box there and click send, and it'll go straight to us.
It's as easy as that.
And so up next we're gonna try and keep it fairly chill for the first hour, I think, and then ramp it up for the second. So up next we've got All of Me by John Legend.
Last time, it's the last chance to feel again.
That was All of Me by John Legend and Broken Strings by James Morrison and Nelly Furtado. She's a man-eater.
All of next week is the Student Union's elections. If you go onto the RHUL Student Union website, you'll see all the nominees. So that covers the 4 sabbatical positions, of which there are the nominees on the website, and also certain things for I think the RAG, the Raise and Give Society, as it were, and the media outlets of the university. So this is really important. You'll see campaign teams around campus. It's really important that you get involved if you're a student at the college. And select who you want to be running the Student Union for next year. So that's running from Monday to Friday, and the election results are in medicine on Saturday.
Oh, exciting times. I'll be sure to get involved with that, although currently don't really know anything about the candidates. Have you got any favourites, Sam?
I don't. You need to get onto the website and check out the nominees. Sorry.
Oh, I will be sure to do that. On a lighter note, did you know that koalas have fingerprints almost identical to humans, so much so that they can be mistaken at a crime scene for humans?
It's rather amusing.
Although I doubt you'd find koala fingerprints at a murder scene or anything, and if you did, that'd be very disturbing. Well, it's a good little alibi, isn't it?
Yeah. I have a pet koala. It could have been him.
Oh, he's cute. Right, should we go on to the next song?
Mm-hmm.
Right, coming up next is Fall Like Rain by The Feeling.
Will you be a saint? This boy needs a lick of paint. All the years begin to show, and I can feel perfect and painted it red.
That was read by Daniel Merriweather. Very nice indeed. Old time track. Talking of elections, the SU elections, this week the Bus Pass Elvis Party beat the Liberal Democrats in a by-election.
I'm sorry, who?
The Bus Pass Elvis Party.
What are their policies, Sam?
Well, David Lawrence Bishop, aka Lord Borough, beat the Lib Dems by 11 votes as a candidate for the Bus Pass Elvis Party. This is a pensioner dressed as Elvis.
Oh, right.
And so he beat them, but obviously he doesn't have that much of a policy, but it included what he did
Increase Elvis in the schools.
What it did include was tightened laws on handgun ownership and legalised brothels with a 30% discount for OAPs.
Oh, that's nice, I suppose. That's quite thoughtful. It's a thoughtful policy.
So, success for them, beating a major party.
Where was this, sorry?
Oh, I don't know.
Some backwater place.
Clifton, North Nottingham.
Oh, okay, right. Well, at least they're having fun with their politics, it would seem.
Talking of other news, perhaps more seriously, could all be in danger. There's a great white shark on the way. I believe this was
What?
actually the
Here,
front...
right at the studio. It's on the way to...
No. I believe this was the front page of the Daily Mirror this morning.
Really, front page is in like headline news? Or just like...
If you look at the front of the paper, there's very little news on the front of it.
That's very true.
Nevertheless, a great white shark is on path for Britain and could be the first to cross the Atlantic. Obviously, there's lots of places it could go, but the point is, it's the first to cross the mid-Atlantic ridge.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm assuming though that I mean, how would they know that?
Because they attached a GPS tracker onto it.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting. So what you're saying, if we went for a little trip down to like Cornwall or something at some point, we might get to see a great white
Yeah.
reenact Jaws.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Have to close all the beaches. It'll be very exciting.
Yes. Up now is Love Don't Die by The Fray.
Here we go.
If I know one thing that's true, it ain't what you say, it's what you do.
That was Surprise by Filter, and before that, Love Don't Die by The Fray. Awful grammar by The Fray there, I think.
Yeah. It really is.
Love Do Not Die.
Did you know,
Who are they
Taylor?
fooling? Yeah,
There
what?
is a
Yes.
musical in London based on The X Factor. It's called I Can't Sing.
How very apt for the X Factor.
It's written by comic Harry Hill. You know, the bloke
Oh,
with the big
yeah.
collar, big glasses.
He had a film recently, didn't he?
He did. I think it was called the Harry Hill movie.
I think it was called the Harry Hill movie.
It's a spoof musical because I can't sing, but they've admitted it's not finished yet. They're just doing preview performances.
Right, okay.
I'll show you the picture now, and you might have some sort of reaction to the judges.
Who's the bloke in the sunglasses? Is he anyone I would know? I can't really
Oh,
tell.
I very much doubt it.
They're all nobodies.
Nigel
basically.
Harmon.
No, I don't know. I will definitely be getting tickets for those.
Sounds hilarious. Starts at the end of the month at London's Palladium.
I think that's the kind of thing that I would buy tickets for like relatives and friends, almost as a joke. But they'd probably go and say it was really good, and then I'd end up watching it anyway. That's how I feel. Mixed thoughts about that.
Yeah. Tonight, if you fancy a good night tonight, there is.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Well,
yeah.
you are going to have one, aren't you?
I am.
Because you're going to the Society's Rag and Media Ball.
Yes, I am. It's going to be wicked, and there's going to be lots of alcohol there.
That's 7 till 2. Unfortunately, you can't go if you've not already got a ticket.
No, but I'm sure you're looking forward to it if you have got a ticket.
It's going to be a big night. I think there's hundreds of students from all the different societies across campus.
I know, it's a
They
big deal.
convene at a park-in hotel in Heathrow.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's a secret location. Apart for the normal goers.
Except
Or
that-
have you got the location right there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
parking, cool.
The group, the Facebook group for a while said secret location, but clearly
I think, was that
they've
not...
changed that.
Oh.
Or maybe they hadn't booked it yet or something.
I was going to say, did you know where it was?
No, I still don't know where it is.
Oh,
I know it's always somewhere in Heathrow.
I'm going to say they probably just didn't know themselves where
Yeah,
it was going.
probably. Yeah, it's a good time. Absolute Harmony will be singing in the lobby, a little champagne reception. Although if it's anything like last time, I was already so drunk by that point that I just started randomly beatboxing in all our songs. Quietly, mind you, I didn't spoil them, but I wasn't singing my part. But
If you're not going, but you're at the university and you fancy a good time out, our very first Thai boxing fight night is happening at the SU tonight.
whoa!
At 7:30 till 12 tonight. Tickets are £12. You can get them online or in the SU. They're bringing you the very first fight night at the Royal Holloway, and it's featuring fighters from Royal Holloway itself, and it's going to sell out quickly apparently, but still got tickets available.
That sounds really cool, actually.
£12.
I did try a little bit of mixed martial arts at the start of the year. I wasn't getting into it. Wasn't very good at rolling, doing forward rolls. I got laughed at.
I don't know why you have to do it.
It's like a warm-up exercise, and you've got to be limber, and I just can't roll. Also, I found out pretty soon after I decided I didn't want to do it that they frequently do very long cross-country runs, and that's something that I hate. I just went there to punch people in a safe environment, obviously, not just
Got to keep fit.
flatten them. Right, what have we got up next, Sam?
We've got Diamonds by the Boxer Rebellion.
Yes, we
Bombay
have.
Bicycle Club after that.
Yeah. That was Luna by Bombay Bicycle Club. And before that, Diamonds by the Boxer Rebellion. Now, we've got a message in from Ian. He says, morning both. Football today. We're playing the mighty Cheltenham at home and the Maserati is going in for a service. What are you up to today? Sam?
I'll be writing an essay on political geography today.
Oh, interesting stuff. I will be having a nap after this because I've got barely any sleep. And then I too will be writing an essay. So exciting stuff, but I do have the Sox Ball to look forward to. And I believe Sam is participating in the Thai boxing fight, aren't you? You're going up against a heavyweight later on?
Yeah.
That's word on the street, mate. Personally, I've bet against you, but
I've not seen my face on the poster, but I might be a surprise addition to the lineup.
You could be one of those masked ones, like a luchador. That'd be great. I'd love to see that, actually. I wouldn't go to the Sox Ball. I'd come to see you do that.
That'd be a laugh.
Yeah. If anyone else would like to message in, like Ian,
you can get us on Twitter at insanityradio.com, and not .com, just at insanityradio.
Yeah.
If you want to email studio@insanityradio.com or go onto the website insanityradio.com. There's a little message box. Put your message in, put your name, click send. It's as easy as that. We get it in the studio.
Yes, it is. Right, coming up next is Settle Down by the 1975, and straight after that, Air Balloon by Lily Allen.
Royal Holloway Student Union are taking you back to the 80s in 2 weeks. They're running a night where only the music is from the 80s.
Oh, the 1880s? I'm kidding, it's probably the 1980s. And I'll be looking forward to that night.
Yeah, that's 9 till 3 a.m. on Friday the 21st of March. You can get your tickets online or on the door. They have a music policy that it is only from the 80s. So you've got to come best dressed in your 80s spandex, headbands, white suits, sunglasses, and your yuppie fashion.
I'm going to be going all out. I'm going to be doing my hair in crazy ways.
They got all sorts of things going on.
Warmers.
That sounds like a lark.
Oh, yeah.
That was Lily Ann with Air Balloon.
Before that was... It was Settled Down by the 1975. Sounds like every other 1975 song, but... that means it's good. It's a good sound. They've got a solid, consistent sound going. So that's well done, 1975.
Yeah. So message us if you're up and you're going. Well, on the go, but not if you're driving. Email at studio@insanityradio.com or go to our website insanityradio.com and send us a message on the message board.
Yes, please do. We always look forward to people's messages. We actually got a message from Brian earlier. It says the sender name is Brian's Facts, which seems like a sort of company that just churns out facts. But this one is apparently Did you know that the automatic pop-up bread toaster was patented before the bread slicing machine? Which means for about 10 years, people had to slice their bread to put in a bread toaster, and it took them 10 years to think, oh no, why don't we just market readily cut bread? That's crazy.
A little bit.
That's what crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
Right. Here is Can't Rely on You by Paloma Faith.
Online and 103.2 FM. This is Insanity Radio.
We've reached the top of the hour. Then we started it with Kaiser Chiefs, Never Miss a Beat.
And you're listening to Sam and Taylor on Insanity Radio on Morning Glory, 7 till 9 a.m. every Saturday. Good morning. It is 1 minute past 8.
Yep.
It's the daytime.
Well done if you've stayed with us all the way from 7 o'clock. Very well done of you. If you're only just joining us now, this is where the real fun begins. The music gets a little bit more upbeat. We're going to wake you up properly right in time for going to work or, starting a long essay slog.
I reckon we've got an all-time year high temperature today.
Yeah. 15
degrees high.
Really?
With sunshine.
Blimey.
Look forward to that in the Windsor, Staines and Egham area.
Oh yeah. Apparently I was talking to my mother yesterday and she said that in the South Buckinghamshire area the temperatures reached 18 degrees apparently. It was a corker yesterday.
Goodness gracious me.
It was very warm. I was wearing just a single layer, I even had my top button undone. It was sexy, whether that's what it was.
So, this is Morning Glory with Taylor and Sam on Saturday morning breakfast. Up now is 5 Seconds of Summer.
Yep.
She Looks So Perfect.
Yep, this is a new one. I haven't really heard this one, but I think it's pretty good. Let's give it a try. That was She Looks So Perfect by 5 Seconds of Summer, which is a very short time to have summer, really.
Yeah. Hopefully our summer won't be quite so short.
Yeah.
So next week, 10th to the 14th, Monday to Friday, is the Student Union of Royal Holloway's Elections Week. So if you go onto the website, su.rhol.ac.uk, you can look at all the nominees for the different positions. So you look at the 4 sabbatical positions of president and the 3 co-presidents. There's student trustees, there's the union chair, and there's a whole host of student officers, as well as the Insanity station manager, Rhubarb TV station manager, as well as the editorial positions for the Orbital.
Get involved. That's what it's all
It's
about.
important stuff. You'll see people campaigning around the campus all week, campaigning for their respective candidates.
Yeah, try and give them a little bit of the time of your day. He'll make them feel happier, make everyone feel more involved, more of a community.
The nominees are on su.rhol.ac.uk. A lot of little letters there, no words.
Yep. As always, we are interested in how your Friday nights went. It was an SU night last night, I believe.
More than likely.
I heard people walking up and down my street at ungodly hours when I was trying to sleep last night, so I think it was an SU night. What did you get up to last night, Sam?
Last night I did quite a lot of sleep as well. My day panned out as such. The day before I'd spent 17 hours working on a particular project. So that was 10 a.m. till 3 a.m.
That's commitment right there, ladies
Fairly
and gentlemen.
solid. Lunch break, for example, was simply the time it took to walk to the shop and eat the pasta on the way back.
Efficiency. That's what we like to hear from our young geography students.
That resulted, and then having to get up early to do a certain presentation, for which that was for yesterday.
In front of business people.
Involved about 3 hours sleep in between those different activities. So when I came back, well, went to the pub to celebrate in the morning.
As you do.
When I came back, it resulted in me having quite a long nap, which put my sleep
well deserved.
My sleep cycles were completely unsynchronised. I was out of sync.
Have we reset you this morning though?
Yeah, I think we have. Where I slept quite a lot in the day and then had to get up early again this morning, up about 5:30. So
Yep.
fairly back to normal.
I didn't get up to an awful much yesterday. I had the usual day of academics, and then I spent the evening. I watched Captain Phillips. Have you seen Captain Phillips, Sam?
No.
It's actually pretty good. I went into it. I sort of had a quick read up about a while ago, read about the controversy about how it isn't very accurate, and the portrayal of the actual Captain Phillips isn't true, and the actual Captain Phillips was a bit of a. Not many people liked him apparently, but I think Tom Hanks did a really good job in that one, and I really enjoyed it. There's a very emotional bit like near the end of the film, and it's sterling work. I would recommend it definitely.
Good.
Right, so we're going to continue with another slightly lesser known song called Stuck in My Teeth by Circa Waves, and I don't know, we'll just give it a go. I think it should be pretty good.
Shakira was Circle Waves before that. Upbeat tracks happening. The Oscars have happened since we last presented the show.
Yes, they have. I don't know. What's your opinion on
What are you trying
the?
to say, Taylor?
I was thinking that films that had been nominated, I thought, for instance, Wolf of Wall Street would win more. As it turned out, they've won 0.
What did you think it would win?
Honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if it had won Best Picture. But I can understand why. I think 12 Years a Slave is a good film. Have you seen the film?
No.
I thought it was good, and it has an all-star cast, and it's very interested in the moving and things like that. But I do think that, well, as always, the Oscars have a certain amount of politics in them. I think it was probably an inevitable win, much in the same way that things like films like of that nature, such as Schindler's List, for instance, was sort of a guaranteed win. I thought Wolf of Wall Street was a bit better. I mean, I even thought maybe Gravity. I mean, I was quite a big fan of Gravity. I know you like Gravity, don't you?
Yeah, Gravity won the most awards.
Yes, it did. It cleaned up on like sound mixing and things like that. And 7, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't really comment too much on the other ones because the most of the winners are from films that I haven't seen, such as Dallas Buyers Club. Have you seen that?
No, I know Matthew McConaughey won Best Actor for his portrayal,
which is crazy, really. Because if I'm honest, I don't know. I always thought Matthew McConaughey was a bit of a one-dimensional actor, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club. It's supposed to be really good. Mm-hmm. I always thought he was a bit of he's just a bit an eye candy, isn't he? He's just a good-looking bloke. He's got great abs.
Well, he had to lose a lot of weight for Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Talking of films, Disney are doing a remake and a retake on The Jungle Book.
Yeah, I heard Idris Elba's going to be playing Shere Khan.
Yes.
Which I think is really cool.
Apparently it's going to be made with a mix of CGI and animation and live action. Yeah,
I'm actually quite intrigued by that. I really like the original Jungle Book, the Disney one. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen the old live action one?
No.
It's I only saw it once when I was really little. That's an interesting one. Doesn't beat the Disney one though.
No, apparently at the moment Disney and Warner Brothers are racing to get a film out. They're both trying to do a remake of.
They're both doing Jungle Book.
Yeah, but of course,
that's interesting.
Only really would one work as coming out. So
well, yeah, there's no way they would actually just release both like within the same year. Like
it's whoever can actually get the one out first.
Yeah, I mean, is Jungle Book is that like sort of just open source? Do you have to get the rights for Jungle Book? It's quite old, isn't it? Rudyard Kipling ain't around to argue or anything.
Could be in the public domain.
Yeah.
Anyhow, up now, Foster the People, Coming of Age.
That was Coming of Age by Foster the People.
Yeah, now there's a bloke in a chip shop up north somewhere.
Up north.
Who's created the world's largest deep-fried Ferrero Rocher. The thing is enormous, it's bigger than your head.
Right, when you say is it one giant Ferrero Rocher? Or
yes.
It's a giant Ferrero Rocher?
Yes.
So we're talking like the soft stuff in the middle, like it's mostly that.
Yes.
Like just a massive load of it.
Yes.
How do you make it? Did you get loads of little ones and melt them together?
No, he got the secret recipe and they made it
secret recipe.
Massive ball and chocolate and then deep fat fry it and everything.
That's not being funny. If you had the skill to make a Ferrero Rocher that was that big, don't deep fat fry it. You've just ruined it. It could have been amazing. It could have been the best chocolate in the world. And then you had to go ruin it by deep fat frying it, but I suppose that's...
They have to have the fryers at maximum capacity in order to keep the ball buoyant and all this oversized equipment to make it all work. And it's 25,000 calories in this single item.
Is anyone actually going to eat it? Are they going to put it on display?
They've just got it, at the moment just got it on display in their shop.
Oh blimey, Sam was just showing me a picture of it. It is big, and they've even got a giant version of like the little wrapper things, which is really cool.
Yeah. So that is that. I wouldn't want to go anywhere near it.
No, I think I'd probably have like a heart failure or something if I tried to eat that one. But it's an interesting thing to do. Mm-hmm. You know? It's a life achievement right there. Tick that off your little bucket list.
Yeah. What do we have now? Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I've been kind of going on a bit of a binge of Red Hot Chili Peppers recently. I think this one is suitable for the show. It's one of my favourites from the album Californication called This Velvet Glove. It's got a great guitar riff to start off. So I hope everyone enjoys it. Here we go. That was Sweater Weather by The Neighbourhood, and before that, This Velvet Glove by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Great stuff. Great news for Team GB at the Paralympics. First day of action, we win a silver medal.
Huzzah! What do we win it in?
Jade Etherington wins the downhill silver.
Is that skiing?
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Visually impaired.
Visually impaired.
Yeah, so it means they go down with a guide.
Blind. What? Like another person?
Yeah.
They go down with another person.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. I'd like to see that. Yeah.
The 22-year-old from Lincoln and her guide Caroline Powell, who are making their game's debut, clocked 1 minute 34.28 seconds.
Oh, that's really cool.
Well done, us.
I'll be checking out some more of that. It's the Winter Paralympics, yeah?
Yeah, in Sochi. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Oh. Well done, Team GB.
Great stuff there. Now, there's the Thai boxing tonight at the SU.
Yep.
You haven't heard about it yet? Thai boxing, 7:30 till 12, so it's quite a long night, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think there's multiple fights. Fighters from Raw Holloway fighting it out in the ring.
Homegrown.
I think they're building an actual ring in the Student Union building.
Well, that is really cool.
I think it's £12 tickets. You can get them online or presumably at the door. But later on in the week, there is Cheer Go Commando Military Night, a night hosted by the RH Tomcats at Royal Holloway at the Student Union on Friday the 14th of March. So they're bringing you a huge night featuring performances from RHUL Tomcats, military challenges to participate in throughout the night, cocktails, squadron photos and arm wrestles to name but just a few of the activities going on.
That sounds really cool.
That's 9 till late, probably about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Tickets are £5 to members. You can get them online or at Tommy's Bar or on the door on the night. It's
Standard SU affair, you know.
£3.50 before 11 p.m.
That sounds really good. Sam, there's been something that I was thinking about the other day, and it's been bugging me, but it's a very silly question. I was thinking about it. Do you think if you put a silly hat on a... Oh, Sam's got a cough. You alright? So,
Keep talking.
If you put a silly hat or silly clothes on an animal, do you think other animals would take the mick out of them? As if you put a hat that was deliberately silly on a monkey, would all of his monkey mates know that it was a silly hat and take the mick?
What is a silly hat? I mean, how do you define it?
So, I don't know.
What
Some
do we
people
find
might
silly?
regard like a fez as silly or something like that, or I don't know, like a dunce hat or something, or a really sparkly hat. Do you think monkeys just sort of think they're pretty cool, or do you think they take the mick?
I don't know whether to give the comical, funny answer of something for the radio or the answer of...
I feel
I think not.
there's no scientifically proven answer. Probably it's quite hypothetical.
I'm stuck with what to say.
It's just really been
Do I-
bugging me,
do I
and I
say
don't
what-
know
Do I
why.
say what I feel or just attribute something for the benefit of radio?
Say what you feel, man. Say what you feel.
I think they wouldn't take a blind bit of notice.
So you don't think they care? They just get along with it. They just get on. That's fair enough. That's it's probably a better answer than I would have given.
To be honest, you could be wearing anything in your head right now and I wouldn't care. It's early in the morning.
It is very... Well, it's not that early in the morning. It's now up past... It's 8:35 for anyone driving and needs to check the time.
8:35, Morning Glory with Taylor and Sam. Cyrus is away for the weekend. Saturday breakfast. What's up now? We've got Kasabian with
Got
Fire.
Kasabian, little sort of a classic. A few years ago, it was a classic. Okay, here we go.
Mark Ronson and Business International with Kasabian before that.
Bang,
Now,
bang, bang. I
Our
really like
next
that
track is the most played track on Insanity this week and last week and I think the week before and for a long time.
one. That's officially statistically, isn't it?
It is. We have a
there's little
graph now. They produce all sorts of data about the amount of music we play, what we play, and how much. It's all pretty good. The top tracks that we play are actually all fairly got equal amount of plays.
That's
There's
good.
the likes of Ordinary Love and Best Day of My Life from American authors. And as you get to the top, there's Paloma Faith, which I think we've played already.
We have played that,
And
yep.
Arabella from Arctic Monkeys, the band that have been around for many, many, many years.
Yep.
They win lots of awards. They got Brit Awards, didn't they? And,
Yes, they did.
They get GQ Awards of Best Band of the Year and stuff.
They're a very established band now, I think.
Up now, though, Oscar winner? Was it? He certainly performed at the Oscars.
I know. I think the song. I know. Let It Go from that Frozen film won an award.
It did.
Was happy. Maybe it was nominated because it was Despicable Me 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it did win an
performed
award.
anyway.
Yeah.
But it is indeed Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Hit it.
It might feel like that's what you across North Surrey on air, across the world online. This is Insanity Radio.
That was, of course, Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams. A few facts about Pharrell Williams.
Oh, yeah.
He has his own clothing brands, Billionaire Boys Club, and ice cream footwear.
What?
Billionaire.
Sorry?
I have no idea. They're just called Billionaires Boys Club and ice cream footwear.
Ice cream footwear. Is that a brand, ice cream?
Yes. Ice cream footwear.
You really threw me off there when you said ice cream footwear. I didn't know how to put the two together, but now I understand. It's a brand name. It's a brand name, and I'm sure it's a brilliant brand name. Have you seen that ridiculous hat that Pharrell Williams has started wearing?
He sold it.
I know, I just read that. He sold it to Arby's, which is an American food restaurant chain, I believe.
No idea.
I think so.
Would you believe he's 40 years old?
I know, he's older than I thought.
Also, you've taken pictures of him since he's 15, and every 5 years, he looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he doesn't age. He's ageless.
He still could be 20.
He's probably immortal. Who knows?
He has a son.
Yeah.
The son's name is Rocket Man.
Rocket Man Williams.
Rocket Man Williams.
Is that Rocket Man? Is that hyphenated or is that just one word?
2 words.
Oh, that's
Rocket Man Williams. And in the Despicable Me soundtrack, there's a song called Rocket's Theme, and it's written in honour of his own son.
Oh, that's nice.
Rocket Man Williams.
Do you reckon? Would people make fun out of you for that name, or would you just get loads of props for having that name?
You'd just be called Rocket or Rocky.
Oh man. Rocky. I think Rocky. I reckon it'd be called Rocky. Dog. Yeah, that's.
You're listening
that's
to Morning Glory with Sam and Taylor. Cyrus is away for the weekend, but we're still here. It's 7 till 9 a.m. So we've only got about 10 minutes left.
We've only got two songs left.
Up now is Don't Upset the Rhythm.
By the Noisettes.
Noisettes,
yeah.
Don't upset the rhythm, no. Don't upset the rhythm.
Don't upset the rhythm. Brackets, Go Baby Go by Noisettes. You love it. I was singing along to that in a very high-pitched voice, but it's all good.
That was the Noisettes, and it's the end of the show now, so thank you very much for listening. We have been...
I have been Taylor Small.
And Sam Cullington with Morning Glory on Saturday mornings, 7 till 9 on Sanity Radio.
We'll be here every weekend for the next 2 or 3 more weekends until we get an Easter break. So you can look forward to listen to us then. I am going to leave you with a personal favourite of mine. It's Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I hope you enjoy it. Love you all. We'll see you next week.